Cardoso, who did not play in the earlier meeting in June, Kia Nurse in the starting lineup, and Rachel Banham.
Washington starts in a man-to-man defense here, and they have really provided some really tough defense in terms of their gap discipline so far this season.
Here's Banham, 5 on the shot clock. Banham double, and it's deflected out of bounds. 3 seconds on the shot clock for Chicago.
A really tough defense there. You saw Washington blitz on the sidelines. Really gave no space to Rachel Banham, who was looking to drive it.
Reese, quick touch inside. Cardoso, too strong on that one. Sykes with the rebound.
That's what they like to do. That's why they call those two the skyscrapers. They love that high-low action.
Back cut there by Citron. Nice find from Iriafen, just too strong on it.
Yeah, beautifully executed, though, in terms of the precision and execution, except for the shot going in.
At 3, off the mark, loose ball controlled by Sykes.
I like the back cuts. And Washington, especially Sonia Citron, has been masterful at making those dart cuts to the rack.
Iriafen going right at Cardoso. Count the bucket and the foul for Kiki Iriafen.
Well, that's the power. Started her collegiate career at Stanford for 3 years and finished up with the Trojans at USC. But she has been a different player altogether than what we were accustomed to on the collegiate level. I mean, she has come in and taken this league by storm.
Reese taking the 3, that's off the mark. Austin pushing off the rebound to the corner, extra touch. Sykes gets it back. Lob inside, Austin collects, had it blocked from behind by Reese.
Well, last time these two teams were matched up, that was a matchup to circle on your game program. They were going at it. They're both passionate. Both of them said that after the game. But you love to see that level of competitive fire.
Citron off the curl. Mid-range goes.
Mid-range menace. Sonia Citron, easy peasy. And she has just the stoic, as you just demonstrated very nicely, my friend, the stoic facial expression.
It was the stare down for me.
I love it.
We're seeing a little more from Sonia Citron every game. Here's Cardoso. And a whistle and a foul to the displeasure of Sydney Johnson.
I thought there was a travel there. Maybe she lost possession. So,
as did I.
I may need glasses, but not on that.
Not
on that particular.
Not on that one. Cardoso, a 73% free throw shooter on the season. In the last matchup, as I mentioned, she was not with the team. She had just finished the AmeriCup performance with Brazil, had not joined the team yet after playing with Brazil.
And she's had 3 consecutive double-doubles, and she has been a machine for Chicago in terms of her consistent play down inside in the absence of Reese in the last 2 games with that back injury.
Iriafen attacking, kick out, 4 seconds, 3 seconds for Austin, got by Banham, lays it up and in.
A little roadkill with Rachel Banham in the way, but Shakira Austin just stepped over and got the deuce. Staying with plays. It's one of the best things that she does down inside. Broken plays don't bother her in terms of her focus and finish.
Trying to go inside to Reese, out of bounds. Sykes had the disadvantage, but comes up with the turnover.
Yeah, you saw the excitement there. The 4-time all-defensive player inside.
Sykes into the paint, drops it off. Iriafen, yes!
You got to be able to attack and finish inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far.
Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked. And they're going to give this one to Iriafen. And Shakira Austin having a conversation with Mai Forsberg about the hook. That was not called.
And she was having that, have your ear. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. In the middle of the play, she stopped and said, "Excuse me, can I have a discussion?" And, "Oh, let me get this block."
She said, by the way, let's take a look at your keys to tonight's matchup.
It was something else. I tell you what they have to do well in this game against Chicago is limit the offensive rebounds. Chicago is second best in the WNBA with 10 boards per game. And Washington's second best in only giving up 7.8 offensive boards, and they have to get Sykes back in sync. And Sydney Johnson said, hey, she did so many other great things off the ball. She was 0 for 6 in the last game against Phoenix. But against Chicago, she had her career high 32.
And there you are, Miss Scott.
There we go. Sync Sykes.
Here's Beck Allen back the other way as she gets the mid-ranger.
That's what Washington needs to also take away. They have to get back. Chicago likes to go just as quickly as they do in the open floor.
Citron working off of Austin. Allen deflected it, but is still with the Mystics.
Ooh.
Spins on Reese, comes back. Yes, off the window.
As she's saying, too small on the way back. Very subtly so, but she had the hand by the hip. Oh, boy.
And Reese trying to come back the other way. He's gonna head to the free throw line.
But she, okay.
I'm unsure. Elizabeth Williams checking in for Chicago. Steph Dolson and Jade Melvin for Washington.
I love how Washington has established their paint, and that's what we said would be a key. They have been able to attack early and often on the interior. Look how the defense for Chicago is spreading Washington out, but they're still trying to have precision.
Citron hits.
So you saw Sonia Citron take a peek in the paint on a cut, and then she said, you know what, it's too crowded in here, relocated to the outside and bangs a triple down.
Drop off there from Allen to Williams. That was a very vet-minded matchup.
Absolutely, and I'm telling you, the high-low for Chicago is one of their highest chunks of production on the offensive end.
Sutton left that short, up the floor, Nurse. Attacking Melvin, kicks it back. Now working with Williams. Pull up. She gets that to touch.
And she's just so crafty with it and takes her time. A little decel on that initial drive. They got the ball back and still got to her sweet spot right there at the nail.
Area Fenn off the pump fake, attacking. Got into the body of Williams. Now we're gonna have a commercial.
You know, in that last matchup, Angel Reese was 12 of 15 from the free throw line. I mean, she's already been to the line tonight. But if they can limit those kinds of opportunities for Angel Reese, they'll be better served as well in the defensive end.
And Area Fenn at the free throw line. Off the mark, splits the pair. Michaela Onyenwere into the ball game for Chicago. Here's Banham. That one goes off the screen for Banham.
And Banham had a solid performance Sunday against Indiana, where she knocked in 6 of her 11 triples. So you can't let her have any daylight from out there for sure.
Chicago 4 of 8 from the floor. The Mystics 7 of 10 right now. Area Fenn kicks it, 3 seconds. Dolson does not get the bounce, but how about Jade? Oh, they're calling a foul on now. I thought she was keeping it alive.
Oh, she had the pogo sticks on though and went up high to grab that basketball. Jade Melb, some